everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net for the week of May 19th to 25th, 2019. This is for water, which includes Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. It should be interesting because the first card I pulled was detach. And detach is something I tell everybody to do. Now, what does that mean? It means to look at everything from a third-party perspective. Rather than living it face-to-face, you pull back, you look at it like a third person, and that way you don't react, you act. So detach, see, because the first initial reaction for anything that's new quite often is negativity. And with you take some time and check it out, you may find that things are a lot different than what you reacted to. So sit back, look at it as if it had no importance in your life, and see what happens. So the first card for this is, and this is exciting, water, 3 of Cups. And it's a card of celebration. And it is high time we celebrate. We've been going through dips and valleys and rises, and we think we're just about above it, and it pulls us back down again, and we pulls us back up. And even people who have done the journey for a while and are used to the dips and slides and know how to detach have been pulled into this. So it's really nice to have a time to celebrate. And what covers us? It's the Ace of Pentacles, and this is the Earth Mother, but it's the physical Earth Mother. But you can see that the most important thing about her is the energy is coming in, and it's wild, and it's exuberant, but it's also not hitting anything. And the Earth Mother gives us all our abundance. So we're celebrating. It means that abundance is coming to us. What is behind us? It's the 5 of Pentacles. And that's wishing that we had what other people have. But obviously we've learned that's not necessarily the best thing for us. Because unless you walk a mile in that person's moccasins, you do not know what crosses they bear, or what joys they carry. And the joys they carry may not be your joys. The happiness they carry could be something totally different from what you love. And the crosses they bear may be something that you find easy to deal with. But you never know. And what's just below water is just passing. The 7 of Cups, and this is not a horrible card, actually. It's a card of walking through a situation. You know there's a way out, you just haven't found it yet. So it's not even that the woman is unhappy, because she's not. She knows there's a way out, but she is in discomfort. What's immediately in front of us is the 6 of Pentacles. And what that mean? Well, it's a money card, and it's a positive card, but it means that things will be coming together. And it could be a number of things. It could be business opportunities. It could be parts of yourself coming together. It could be situations coming together, and in a positive way. And what does that give to us? It's the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is being very, very exuberant, very light and fair, airy, and feeling really on top of the world. But at the same time, there's a deep sense of grounding. So we can fly high, but we're grounded. And what's coming up? What does that mean generally for us? Well, of course, it means change, because we're in a time of change when things move so rapidly. And did you know the higher you vibrate, the faster time goes? So it's not just everybody is feeling it that is moving into a new dimension. The older dimensions, the people who are not not letting go or not choosing to move forward, but want to experience the lower dimensions for a little bit longer, the time does not speed up for them the way it does for you and I. And what does that bring us? It brings us to a place where we feel confident, not about the time speeding up, but the change that we're creating, because we've learned to allow the change to come, to look at it, accept it, and move forward into it, instead of fighting and being pulled, dragging, and kicking by our toenails. And where does that take us? The confidence. It takes us to a time of magic. And true magic. There are things happening in this world that are indeed very magical, and I think that with the magic comes the Seven of Wands, which means we have the abilities. We are very powerful because we are the ones in control of ourselves. This is somebody who's very adept at dealing with situations. And why is he adept? Are we adept at dealing with situations? Because we have brought ourselves into balance. We are that which is creating balance within ourselves. And we have, again, strength. And the strength card, when you read it, suggests that you're rising above your lower nature. And your lower nature is anything that was less than where you are now. So, but it also indicates we're rising up, we're moving forward, we're changing or shifting. With this card, this is the balance card. For me, that's an important card in our lives because it's a balance of our yin or yang, our male or female energies, the negative, the positive. And we need each in our lives to create a complete and whole person. It also, in this case, indicates that for some of you, and it's happening a lot more, are actually running into your other energetic halves. And I don't want to say twin flames because it's overused, it means too much for too many people. So your other energetic halves. And that means not necessarily love. It could be, honestly, it could be something completely opposite to another human. It could be a passionate love for a dog, for a human, or a horse, for somebody else, and it's a platonic. Because I'm not in any way suggesting something awful. It could be that it is a man and a woman, and it is platonic. But what it does, what it gives you, is the strength to move forward, the strength to grow, the strength to be powerful. And at that point, you do want to detach, because it is in our nature to want to have that other half be a love interest. But it's not necessarily always the best interest. And what does that bring us to? And this is the most important thing in the world. It brings us to joy and stability. So once we're stable within ourselves, once we create that balance within ourselves, then we put it out there for other people. And other people are drawn to us because they want to learn that vibration too. And people learn through osmosis. By being close to you, they pick up that vibration and they learn it. So water, you are one of the best conductors in the world. Go out there and vibrate, be detached, be balanced, and love your life. Namaste.